Without the distraction of his father by his side this time, James Murdoch's solo appearance before the Select Committee had been eagerly anticipated, and it didn't take long for the gloves to come off.
Did you mislead this committee in your original testimony?
No, I did not.
So if not him, then who? Mr Murdoch pointed the finger at the News of the World's former editor Colin Myler and the ex-legal manager Tom Crone, who had neither shown him or explained the full implications of the now infamous For Neville email, he said.
If Mr Crone and Mr Myler are telling the truth, you're not telling the truth. If you're telling the truth, they're not telling the truth.
Mr. Farrelly, I think it's and I looked at some of their testimony there. It's quite interesting. There is a lot of supposition in it. I would have known. They understood me to know. All of those sorts of things. What they never did was clearly tell you that they showed me those emails.
Tom Watson then upped the ante with what might come to be known as his godfather moment.
Mr Murdoch, you must be the first mafia boss in history who didn't know he was running a criminal enterprise.
Mr. Watson, please. I think that's inappropriate.
The whole committee was clearly taken aback, but not for long, and the questions continued with the focus on Mr Murdoch's competence as an executive and why he'd agreed to pay out Gordon Taylor, a football union official, when he believed the only phone hacker at the News of the World was the former royal editor, Clive Goodman.
The one thing that really, right from the outset of this, that really just showed us, and I think any 10-year-old really, that the News of the World's line did not stack up was the fact that Gordon Taylor was not a member of the royal family or the royal household. So, did you not say, but he's not royal?
I think the point here is not so much whether or not I was told who Gordon Taylor was, but really what when I came to News Corporation in 2007, what didn't happen was I did not receive a briefing on all the matters of 2006.
Most of the allegations against the News of the World relate to the period before James Murdoch took over as executive chairman of the parent company News International in late 2007. But just this week it's been revealed that in 2010, with Mr Murdoch in charge, a private investigator was spying on two prominent phone hacking lawyers, Charlotte Harris and Mark Lewis, whose teenage daughter and ex-wife were also tailed. Once again, James Murdoch said he knew nothing about it.
That was absolutely not a corporate activity that was condoned, and it's absolutely not appropriate. And it's Mr. Crone and the other person did not do that with any authority or knowledge by me, and I would never condone that behavior.
After more than 2.5 hours, the committee wrapped up with its chairman saying there will be no more hearings. Next will be their report.